Welcome to Sailing Sersha. I'm Tegan. My parents sold our house, sold their business, and bought a 38-foot island spirit catamaran with the goal to travel the world. Only problem is, it needed a complete refit. After 3 years, we are finally ready to set sail. This is Colbin, my husband, Karen, my mum, Denver, my brother, and Robin, my dad. Together we make up Sailing Sersha.
We are headed from Chaguaramas to Scotland Bay for a few days break. Chaguaramas Bay where we were. It's just around the bend to Scotland.
Scotland Bay is about a 40-minute motor from Chaguaramas Bay. It is a beautiful little bay that is just surrounded by greenery and howler monkeys and just a lot of peace and quiet. Not so much on the weekend, but during the week it's very quiet. We took the dinghy and explored around the shoreline of the bay just to see what was around, and we found lots of beautiful little caves, some rope swings from trees, and we also had the opportunity to paddleboard for the first time in forever because it's just impossible in Chaguaramas Bay with all the wakes coming through.
So we're in Scotland Bay. And it's our first, just occurred to us that it's our first anchorage that we've been in the Caribbean Sea, where we've actually anchored. No blue water yet, that'll come when we get to Tobago, but there's no speedboats, which Chaguaramas is just full of. At Chaguaramas we would be sitting doing this right now. It's just like part of life. So it's so nice to just be sitting calmly with no noise around us, because it's also a working dock harbour kind of place, so there's a lot of work going on around you, lots of noise. So this is blissful.
This is what it looks like on weekends. there's tons of speedboats that come flying past and through the anchorage. Scotland Bay is just so unbelievably quiet. It was so refreshing to be able to hear birds and monkeys in the trees around us. What are we buying?
We got some chicken and some lamb chops from South Africa.
Colbin loves to talk about all the great sharks that linger in the depths below us, wherever we are. So it's always a little scary getting in the water, especially at Scotland Bay, because the water's quite dark.
What did you catch?
What can you tell us? Wow! What are those?
Some kind of kingfish species. You can eat.
Where did you buy those fish?
From the locals down the road here. Did you see
Someone
us
come and
lose
grab
one?
the rods?
We lost one right over
Grab the
here.
rod from Denver then.
And as
Can you grab the rod there from Denver?
as two little kingies, I don't usually keep these. But,
Common got two.
While the boys were out fishing, my mum and I headed out on the SUP and explored a bit more of the shoreline trying to find fish. We saw a few parrotfish and boxfish, so we were on a mission to try and get something on camera. The aggravation people have arrived.
The jet skis are bad. Never seen that.
The driver. This would have been quite a cool, quiet little trip if it wasn't for the birthday party going on across the bay. I'm looking for fish. going anywhere.
What's happening with that? Turbulent oil? This has got like something going on with the bird flu or something. You're gonna have to grab his beak in his duck shell. Yeah, hold on. His foot is really smashed up. We're gonna see if we can try and get him some help with a bird rescue or wildlife rescue here in Trinidad. Yeah, but really looks like there's a break over there. Could be caused from fishing line or ropes or anything, to be honest.
Okay.
See if we can get him some help.
So here's our little pelican friend. We've got him, the boys rushed back to the boat, bought us a tub, got another towel, so he's on a towel and under a towel. We're keeping his eyes nice and covered because he's really quite stressed. He's settled down nicely. He has little patches of shaking quite badly, so I think he's in a bit of shock. We have a lady by the name of Miss Wendy coming up. She owns a animal rescue, a local animal rescue, and she's going to take him off our hands and see what she can do to rehabilitate him. So this is Wendy. Hello, Wendy.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Let me come over there because the sun is behind you. Would you just say what your animal rescue name is?
Hi, my animal rescue name is Wake Up Call Shelter. Right, we deal with Trinidad and Tobago wildlife. We just got a call in for a pelican, an injured pelican. And I'm about to take it home.
Yes, thank you so much for coming out. Really appreciate it. It's going to tape her to his beak because he's a feisty fellow.
Scared.
Yeah, shame, he's been shaking a lot. Okay.
This is a juvie.
We thought so. I don't know an awful lot about pelicans because I never had exposure to them in South Africa, but we thought by his colouring that he looked like a juvenile. Oh, yes, I will.
Just another wrapping. Just hold his beak.
Hey buddy, no.
Can you tell at all how old he would be? More or less?
Not sure.
Okay. So beautiful.
Maybe he's still very young.
There's no body weight on him.
So you think he's been sick for a while?
Yeah.
Shame. We haven't seen him there for a while. We only saw him this morning.
Wendy took the pelican to the vet, and unfortunately his diagnosis was not a good one, and he passed away with Wendy. We would just like to say a huge thank you to Wendy for coming out and fetching the pelican and taking such good care of him, and also for what she does. Thank you for watching with us. If you enjoyed our video, please give it a like. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below.